Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we are currently on a light cargo mission in the Cessna 172 on the Xbox version of the sim, and of course on the latest Beta build 5, that released, I believe it was it Friday? Thursday or Friday, one of the two. And yeah, the whole weekend I spent, anytime I was in the sim, was on the Xbox version of it, and as I've been saying, I mean, what a difference. What an absolute difference this whole sim has gotten to. It's so nice. It really has. But hello everybody, hello Milo and FMJ and Monorific and Claudio and Mustafa. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Probably not. I typically don't. But welcome, hopefully everyone's having a fantastic Monday. And let's go ahead and dive back on into the cockpit here. We are running the C-172 Classic, so no glass cockpit going on. The flight's almost over, by the way, so don't worry, we're not doing a full like hour and a half, 2 hours of Cessna flying here. We'll probably dive into free flight after this, but this is a career mission we're doing. It's probably been going for maybe an hour and a half or so, something like that. Let's go ahead and pop open the EFB. I've looked at things, like people have said, like, does the screens go blank after a long flight? The EFB isn't working for me in career or free flight. I have not experienced that. The EFB does everything it's supposed to in any mode that I'm in. So a lot of stuff that people have brought up I have not seen personally in this latest beta build. But no, we're not in Saudi. I think we're actually in Iran at the moment, if my Middle Eastern geography is correct. But yeah, flight's almost over. I mean, there's still a little bit of ways to go, but we're not doing the full flight for this stream. Actually, we might be closer than I thought, actually. That works out nicely. Oh, I did pronounce it right. Fantastic. And Claudio, yes, this is career. Cow, do you know SimRate? I do. I don't use it. I do not use it. But alright, yeah, we're actually a lot close. I don't have the mouse plugged in just yet. I've actually gotten quite the hang of controlling things with the controller. I still don't like it with just the controller, but instead of me unplugging the mouse over and over again, because the Xbox only has 3 USB ports, and one of them, for me, is used by a wired controller, it kind of limits what I have plugged in. But yeah, this whole weekend I've just been kind of diving into the Xbox version of the sim, from free flight to career, and it's been really nice, which is really nice to say, because a few weeks ago I wouldn't be saying that about the Xbox version of the sim. It's as simple as that. Hey David, I'm thinking about buying an HDR 4K monitor for the Xbox X. Nice. I don't personally have that though. I'm rocking a fantastic 1080p 60 frames per second monitor. Well, actually this monitor goes up to 144 Hertz, but I don't have any of that working with the Xbox. So 1080p here. But nice. Hopefully whatever you end up choosing works out well. Maybe I have a 4K monitor in my Cessna right now. But no, it's still absolutely amazing to me what this sim looks like. Because I remember we dove in before Sim Update 2 came out, and mountains that were this distance, you wouldn't be seeing any details on it. It would just be unrendered, and it just looked absolutely horrendous. So now that you're getting that level of detail from the mountains at that distance, and then all the extra stuff on the ground from the trees to buildings, I mean, my goodness. Just a completely different simulator. That's why I wanted to make that video over the weekend, you know, flying over New York City, because I was amazed by that when we did it on the live stream. And then going over the Alps, and just the level of detail that all of a sudden has appeared. I mean, just crazy. Apparently, Xbox HDR only works with a 4K. Oh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, all those like technical words and fancy doodads and everything else, I don't even know what goes on with it. But yeah, to me, I don't really need the 4K in gaming. I think games look great at 1080p because I'd rather have a lower resolution at a higher frame rate, personally. But anyways, hopefully whatever you choose 4K monitor wise works out great for your gaming adventures. We are a little bit low on the fuel, which is not ideal. As you can see, our left and right tanks are getting close, but we're also getting close to the airport, so it works out quite nicely. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to bring our power back just a little bit. Oh, that's not what I meant. That left bumper, there we go. At least we didn't kick out of autopilot just yet. And bring this down to probably 3,000 feet. Kick out of altitude hold mode. Get a nice descent going. And let's also see what's going on at the airport here. No, that's not. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, God. Hang on. Hold up. Messing everything up here. Why do you not want to select what I want you to select, please? Don't make me bring the mouse out. Thank you. See, you just gotta threaten it. It's all good. Oh, the elevation's 4,281. Never mind. All right, we're not going to 3,000 unless we want to be 1,000 feet under the ground here. We'll just bring that down to 5,000. Excellent. Look at this. Look how professional we are with the controller now for navigating the cockpit. All right. Perfect. I am happy to report that I have reported the keyboard glitch. I was the first one to bring it up. Not to brag or anything. But no, I'm glad I found that out. Something that can get fixed. I mean, you typically don't run into the keyboard that often, but I mean, it still sucks that if you do randomly click on it, your mission fails because of that. So that is out there in the flight simulator forum world. Cow, are you sure you're transporting half peanuts? Maybe. You never know. I have a problem with 24 on PC from Steam. I can't able to any... Okay. Any flights, it's slayed. I have a low band... I don't know what I'm reading, I'm sorry. I have a problem with 24 on PC from Steam. I can't do any flights. It's... I'm assuming it stayed? Or, oh, it said I have low bandwidth. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to do on that. I'm sorry to say. Does anyone know why, since the update, I can't get any VIP flights on career mode, freelancer employee? Are you in the beta, Marcus? Because if you're in the beta, the VIP charter stuff was removed due to a bug. It'll be popping up here in one of the soon-to-be released builds of the beta. Alright. Oh, that is the airport right in front. Oh, okay. Alright, and it's OISF. Shouldn't be that many airports around here, so it shouldn't be a pain to... Oh, I was supposed to talk to somebody else a long time ago. Oops. Well, I didn't do that.
Center, CTWN 32 Hotel
My bad.
India Alpha 9er Tree 9er is type Cessna Skyhawk, 6 miles southeast of Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot, 5,400 feet. Request flight following.
Yeah, let me request flight following right as I'm about to get to my destination an hour and a half later, or 2 hours later.
Squawk 4455.
I mean, we can fly around the pyramids. I'm okay with
Hotel,
that.
India Alpha 9er
Once we
Tree 9er.
dive into free flight here.
CDWN 32 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er. Radar contact 5 miles southeast of Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot, 5,300 feet. QNH 1021.
Roger, CTWN 32 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er.
And we're going to go ahead and cancel that flight following immediately
Center,
after getting it.
CTWN 32 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er. Cancel flight following.
I'm just going to bank to the left here so we have enough time to contact the airport.
Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er. Tehran Center. Cancellation received. Squawk 70.
Again, there's no new aircraft. Nothing's changed since the last time we streamed. There's no new update or new beta build just yet. So there's nothing new, there's no other aircraft or anything like that in career mode.
Alpha 9er Tree 9er is type Cessna Skyhawk. For miles southeast of Oscar India.
And you're in the beta? Yeah, so that's why, Marcus, it was just removed due to a bug that was happening. It'll be back here, hopefully in the next couple beta builds.
Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er. Tehran Center. Squawk 1346.
Didn't I cancel flight? Why am I still talking to you? I want to get to the airport, please.
32 Hotel India Alpha
Ooh.
9er Tree 9er.
CDWN 32 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er.
Oh, we're hitting some major, crazy turbulence here.
Ooh!
Okay, going over this mountain was not ideal. ATC, quit talking to me. Let me talk to the airport, please.
2 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er.
Tehran. Wait, why am I back on flight? Go.
Tehran Center.
Oh my goodness.
32 Hotel India.
I knew I was
Alpha
wondering why I was
9er
getting all this
Tree 9er.
information
Cancel
again. We
flight
already
following.
did this. Go away.
CDWN 32 Hotel India.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Tree 9er. Tehran Center. Cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
I need to get away from this mountain here. Oh, that's why. Oh, wrong button. Alright. Well, crapola, how am I supposed to talk to you now? Okay, here, hang on. See, and this is why you don't want to miss ATC transmissions, because then things can freak out just a little bit, and then, yeah, we don't want that. Okay, there we go. We got through it. It's all good.
Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot traffic. CTWN 32 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er. For miles south, 5,000 feet. Inbound to land, runway Tree 2. Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot traffic.
Alright. Unbelievable. Just fighting with ATC over here. And let's get this back on the route. Shouldn't be too far away. Oh no, good. Let's make another right turn. Oh, that's not the button I want. Perfect. Alright, we're good. The chaos has come to an end. Anyone know when the Pilatus PC-24 is coming back? Why, is that gone? I haven't really looked at... I can look, but I don't think it's gone. We'll take a little gander here once we're on the ground. Because yeah, I didn't realize they removed any aircraft. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be surprising in the beta, just in case they're wanting to put in a new build or anything like that. All right, we're gonna disengage autopilot here. We have control over the aircraft. Love this low-lying fog we have going on here. Is this our airport, by the way? I hope that's not our airport. No, it is not. It's to our left a little bit. Somewhere. Pull back on our throttle. Oh, I think it's right. Is that it? Oh, it is our airport. Very good. Alright. Pull back on the throttle. Get a little bit of flaps going. One notch will do. Again, always get some giant runways out here, so not too worried about it.
Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot traffic. CTWN 32 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er is on final runway Tree 2 to land. Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot traffic.
A little bit of bumpiness going on. Windsock isn't straight out, but there's a bit of a breeze to our right going left. Ooh. I mean, we bounced it just because we're going faster than we normally would want to. Ooh. A little rough landing there, but that's okay. Not too worried about it. But yeah, we were carrying a little bit too much speed on that landing there. We're here, boxes. Hopefully you enjoyed your flight. I just like that the cargo doesn't disappear much anymore. It's nice. Because that was a thing early on in the sim where halfway through the flight, you know, the Grand Caravan, the 172, the stuff would just disappear. And that was that.
Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot traffic. CTWN 32 Hotel India Alpha 9er Tree 9er is taxiing to parking. Oscar India Sierra Foxtrot traffic.
Excellent. But yeah, this should be about 2 hours of flying time here, and not a single issue has arisen on this flight. Oh, we actually have somebody sitting here. Nice. But to the left. And stop. Perfect. This still doesn't work. Good thing we have the... Oh, hang on. Oh. One thing I've noticed with the keyboard is it's plugged in, but sometimes it just loses its input. So you always have to unplug it, plug it back in, and then... Oh, now it doesn't want to do it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I was a little bit worried. Maybe I just have to hit it multiple times, but... Cool. Everything went perfectly during this flight. Look at that. Could have had a better score on the condition of the aircraft, just because we bounced it. That's kind of my bad anyways, I wasn't paying much attention to it. Because it looked like we were going slower, but we were definitely going a little fast. But alright, let me double check that, because yeah, I don't think I saw the PC-24's gone. Because I mean, I still have it in my company, so... Brand new. Yeah, the PC-24 is still here, so I'm not sure why somebody's missing that, but that's definitely not gone. And then the Baron, I think I'm pretty sure I've seen that too, but I can double check that. I'll just look at Sightseeing here, because it should be there. Okay, not seeing it there, but it's maybe under private VIP. That would be the only other place it would really be under a company, so let's take a little gander. Don't know why gander is my word all of a sudden of the day, but here we are. Yep, there's the Beechcraft Baron. So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I don't think they got rid of any aircraft that I have noticed. So they're still all there in the latest version of the beta build, so. Anyways, let's dive on over to Free Flight. Because I was doing some testing over the weekend too with just having the plane, because I was in the Bonanza just kind of doing back and forths. And it was let's see how long of a flight that was. It was an hour and 43 minutes yesterday, and then that career mission I just did in the 172 was an hour and 37 minutes. And both of those flights went perfectly. Haven't had any crashes going on or anything like that, which is really great to see, because we know what the Xbox version was like before, where it was just crashes left and right and just chaos. Let's dive on into... I kind of want to see how the Goose is doing here. Good old Goose. Let's fly this around for some pyramid sightseeing here. What are your specs? My specs are an Xbox Series X. That is it. Because all the footage you're seeing today is on the Xbox Series X. And we shall take off from Cairo International Airport. Let's go ahead and plop on... Probably here, should be fine. Now, we're definitely not doing this at night. How do I select this? No? Oh. Do I just... I don't know how to do... Okay, we'll change it in the world. My Series X is so slow? Yeah, I have no idea why, because when it comes to the console side of things, there shouldn't be any difference. So I'm not sure if you're just overloaded with not enough space on the hard drive or what it could be. But yeah, I definitely don't have any issues loading anything on the Series X version. I mean, just like that, we're in here and done. Frame rate's already great. Have AI aircraft around. Alright, so what I want to do first is make it daytime. figure out how to... There we go. Blinded by the light. Ooh, perfect clouds going on too. Love that. Flight seeing mission's one of the JMB plane, I think. Does your passenger still walk on the wing? I don't know. I've honestly not flown that plane very much, if I'm going to be honest. We can check it out, though. We can see if that's happening. But most of the planes should not have that issue anymore, but we can always double check it. Oh, we were still booting up here. Okay, my bad. Sorry, plane. Ooh. Okay, alright. This thing wants to go. Let me turn around here really quick, Goose. My goodness. Oh! Oh, there's a little dip there. Alright. But yeah, I didn't realize the plane was doing something. I was sitting here like, oh, let me put it on full throttle. What could go wrong? We'll have to do a little water landing as well, because I don't think we've done any water landings on the Xbox side of things, so just see how it's doing. See what that's looking like visually. Cool control tower here. Pretty unique look. In Cairo. By the way, currently we're in Egypt, just in case you're joining and you're wondering where we're flying around. And also, if you're just joining, this is the 5th beta build of Sim Update 2 running on the Xbox Series X. No entry. Well, we're about to make entry anyways. I don't even know where the runway is at. We should be running into it, I'd imagine, here. Get a notch of flaps in. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't flown this plane really much at all. So, oh, okay, this isn't going well already. I can't get to the left. Oh, there we go. Yep. Just forget this is happening. Everything's fine. We're already off the ground anyway, so it's fine. We're dealing with a little bit of wind as well. Oh, this thing sounds so good. Let's take a nice little closer look at this international airport. Looking great over there. To go that way. Alright, so gotta figure out where these pyramids are at. I don't think they're that far away from here. Heading this direction here. Let me check some satellite imagery. Because it should be... It might be the opposite direction we're going at the moment. Oh, there's a different pyramid too, huh? Okay. I'll have to look at that. I don't know if they've handcrafted that one or not. Alright, International Airport. Where be the pyramids? Pyramids. I don't want a neighborhood. What? Oh. Oh, it's literally next to... Okay. So... I think I went... Oh, shoot. I don't know where I went now. Where am I? Okay, yeah, we're going the wrong way. I know, shocking, right? In the air for 2 seconds and immediately going wrong. It's okay, now we get another view of that airport. Is this even the same air, or is this a different airport? Oh no, that's right. Okay, yeah, we need to turn around. Mistakes have been made. It's alright, gives us an excuse to fly around a little bit more here. Try to trim this out. That way we're not fighting it as much. Pull nose up again. Perfect. Now we're pretty much trying to go over where the city stops. It's in that general direction, so now we're a bit more orientated correctly here. By the way, let me make sure the audio is good, because I know this plane's a lot louder than the 172, so... Give me one moment. Alright, cool. We're all good. We're all good. By the way, we may as well enjoy the rest of the aircraft here. Nice. Those look like some comfy seats right here, especially right now. Oh, I can't wait. There we go. I was about to say, I better be able to look out. I can't look out the window because the chair's in the way. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Oh, of course. Oh, we can't go to the bathroom. Love the little ventilation going on. It's always nice when a plane's relative... Oh, I say that now, of course we're starting to bank to the right a little. But it's always nice when a plane's relatively easy to just kind of trim out and... get all nice and situated. Oh. We get an EFB going on here. Let's toggle that on. Oh, it's a custom one, huh? Interesting. Oh, all it does is a radio? Why would I want that on? Oh, wrong button. Left bumper. There we go. We'll turn that off. I don't like that. All these old dials. RCA. Nice. But yeah, at some point we should run into the pyramids. As you can tell, I would be a fantastic guide here. Can we use these, by the way? That'd be kind of cool. No? I would, honestly, it'd be kind of cool having that functionality where you can kind of zoom. I mean, obviously you can just do that on its own, but... Alright, let's get the good EFB. Get our satellite imagery map open here and make it easy. So I think we need to, yeah, we need to go, because it should be here. Yeah, I already see him right there. So we need to make a right turn. It'll help if I get out of the cursor mode here. So yeah, just a 90-degree turn, we'll head straight for it. Hey, Binky! How do you max out the Xbox performance? I mean, this is just whatever the sim's defaulted to, since there aren't any settings or anything like that. This is just me opening the sim, and that's it. And that's how it's running. I don't have any different settings or anything like that. Wait, let me turn off the notifications, because I bug everybody with that. I can already see the pyramids. Get the cursor here. Look at that. Old flight sim on Xbox, you wouldn't even be seeing anything past probably here. Let's go ahead and finish our turn. Haven't missed too much just yet. We're about to head to the pyramids here. Do a little sightseeing in the Goose. Bring that throttle back a little bit. Man, I love these older planes. The looks, the sounds, just excellent. We're going to bring our speed down so that way our nose starts to dip down with it. Decrease our altitude, because right now we're about 3,400 feet. We don't need to be that high up to enjoy the pyramids. Probably try to get a water landing over here in the river. And that looks like the other pyramid, so it looks like that's modeled as well. So we'll have to kind of head down there and see it. Because, you know, you can't give all the attention to the main pyramids. Got to showcase the other ones. like how you even see the hat in the reflection of the windshield. Very nice. And how's SU2 going? I mean, it's been perfect. Been on the Xbox version all weekend long and have no complaints. Nose up on the trim a little bit. Make it nice and even on the flight as we get ready to prepare ourselves to witness the pyramids. Oh, didn't mean to hit the trigger on the controller. Unbelievable. Glad you enjoy the content, Brian. And oh my goodness, Binky, another 5. That's 20 memberships you've given out. Well, congratulations to Ghost and Reaper and Tracy and T-Mac and Dorian for getting some gifted memberships. Again, thank you so much, Binky. That's awesome of you. Hi, pyramids. Oh, get the little water buoy out of the way. Here, plane, you got this, right? I'm gonna get a better view. Oh, it looks really cool seeing out the windows, though. Look at that. Oh, there's even a helipad at the pyramids? What in the world? Is that actually a thing? Why is there a helipad right next to it? Is that so rich people can just fly there or something? I need to see if that's actually there in the real-life satellite imagery. There is. That's crazy. How would you like to get to the pyramids today, sir? Oh, we'll take the chopper. Unbelievable. Very cool. And then we should have a couple more to look at. Or at least one more somewhere over. Yeah, I can kind of see some of them. You can see something there. And then over here, too. So we'll take a little flight over to that. But again, back to Binky. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. As usual, glad you enjoy the content enough to continue to gift memberships. Yeah, we're definitely getting hit by a crosswind right now. We're crabbing a little bit. Quirksy. I mean, you can definitely tell. But yes, all that's been improved in the beta so far. Peanut smugglers. Well, fine. I land there a couple times a week. That's where I get the half peanuts from for the airline, so... But no, I mean, that's just so awesome, still seeing all that stuff drawn over there. Because this wasn't happening at all during 2024. Until SU2's beta. I mean, all that would have already been despawned and... just excellent. Where are my little ones? Where are the little pyramids at? Here comes one. I'm not sure if these are handmade or not. I think this might just be from satellite imagery. Kind of sad, you know, the main pyramids get all the love, and then these that are just further south, nobody's like, oh, forget those. And then we'll do a nice little water landing over there. To be completely honest with you, I didn't realize there were other pyramids except for those other ones. I was pretty sure it was just those three that we first saw. Once they got down here, they're like, ah, we don't want any more pyramids. There's too many now. 5 was the stopping point. Or 6, I mean, sorry. Yeah, see, he didn't get any love. That's just... I'm pretty sure that's just from satellite imagery. One nose down, please. Something right. Nope, still going nose down a bit. Excellent. Ooh. Can I... No. Hey, no. Oh, shoot, hang on. I don't want to control this with the controller. Hold on. We're gonna look at the pyramid. Don't worry. We're not gonna miss it. It's gonna be A-okay. I just hit the wrong button on accident. Alright, we're good. Nope, hit the wrong button again. It's LB, not RB. There we go. Everything's good. And look at that, perfect. Oh, we're still early. See? In case anybody was freaking out, we weren't going to miss it. It's fine. I think I might be drifting too far to the left now. We're probably going over it. There it is. Looks like somebody bit a chunk out of the top. See, how come this one isn't as popular? Look at that little tiny parking lot there. It's so sad. They're like, forget those pyramids to the south. Maybe it's like a gang war or something. The southern pyramids versus the northern ones. I mean, okay, obviously this wasn't their best work. This one looks a lot more destroyed as well. I wonder why. Maybe looters or something before they were protected. Well, I gotta be honest, now I see why the northern pyramids are more known than the southern ones, because the southern ones are a little sad. This one looks like it's getting eaten by termites. Unbelievable. Oh, we even got some thermos in here. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little water landing here. It's the cashew gang. No doubt. You should make some VATSIM videos? Nah, I'll pass. I have no interest in doing any of that. When is the update released? Thompson, it is planned for end of this month, is the goal. We should be getting another developer stream. I was going to say development update, but yeah, we should get another developer stream sometime in the next couple weeks. so we'll probably get a more definitive answer on when they're wanting to release that. But Sim Update 2's beta has been excellent. Because, I mean, we're 5 beta builds in now, and the experience has just gotten better and better each time. Alright, we got a bridge. Hopefully not many of those. Or else it's going to hamper our landing on the water here. And absolutely quirksy. But just so you know, this is still beta, so it's not publicly available, so you'll have to join the beta as well in order to get this. Because I'm in an undisclosed location full of cows in a town. It's all top secret. Oh, look at the pyramids off the left over here. You see that? Oh, that looks so cool. Love the draw distance on Xbox now. Alright. Get some flaps going. Oh god, we have like the full flaps going. Okay. Probably want that anyways. Got some weird water going on here, but that's okay. We'll make do with what we have. And just gracefully bring it onto the water. Of course I bounce it as well. Very good. Ooh, even a good splash on the Xbox. Nice. Pretty long draw on the water effect as well. Very cool. No, this is just night and day difference. No doubt about it. Oh, there's a real player over there in a C-185 Skywagon. Tundra edition. Because it's crazy to me how Sim Update 2 has just made this pretty much... It feels like a whole different game than what came out. Which is what you want, you know? Because, I mean, like I've been saying, I mean, we dove into the Xbox version a few times here and there, and it was never an experience that I left and said that was fun. It was always an experience I was like, okay, I'm glad I play on PC, because the Xbox version is horrendous. But Sim Update 2 has absolutely changed that. It's nice having this option as well. Because like I said, this whole weekend, anytime I was in the sim, it was the Xbox version of it. And it's just miles above what it was. From performance, to visuals, to load distances. I mean, their pyramids are still sitting over there. All the trees and buildings and clouds look great. Could not be happier with it. But no, I've actually created this town of cows in Antarctica. creating a new polar bear breed of cows. Alright, we're going to try to land this thing. I'm sure it's not going to be a great landing. I mean, I haven't flown this thing much at all, so... And if I'm not mistaken, we need to go over yonder here. It's always funny seeing another person because, you know, when you join the beta, you're in a different multiplayer world. So if you're trying to play with somebody that's not in the beta, you're not going to be seeing them because you're not in that specific, you know, instance. I think after this, we'll head to the Alps, check out some giant mountain ranges here. Where'd that Skywagon go? Oh, there they are. They are going a pixel a minute. Who is this? This is a viewer? Or am I getting stalked by some random beta participant? Love it. Here, hang on. I want to try to trim this thing out so I can be outside view here. Something like that for now. Oh, no, hang on. Let's bring the nose down a little bit more here. Does it go into like an autopilot mode? It does. I don't know if I like that. I mean, it's nice and handy, but I think sometimes it's just going to be... Am I actually seeing the right plane? No, it's still just picking a random one. Unfortunately. That's still one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing fixed, because it's just... It adds so much when you're actually seeing the correct aircraft instead of just a random one. And before somebody says it, no, it's not because I don't own the plane. It does it with first-party planes as well. So once that matches correctly, because right now the only time you see the correct aircraft if they're flying the same one you're flying. If you don't, you're just getting a random model, which hopefully is not too far away from getting improved. Starting to drift over. Oh, we're here already. Oh, that's something else. Okay. Well, we're gonna go for this runway right off our right side. I'm sure this will go poorly. Should do a plane meet. I'll be in my B2. Well, I'll definitely not be seeing that. But very nice. Yeah, we'll probably do some more free flights, because I don't really do the free flight stuff right now, just because everybody would be in a different version. So when Sim Update 2 is fully released and everybody's on the same thing, we'll definitely dive into doing some more of that again. Wow, it's actually a pretty fast gear movement. I'd be surprised if it's that fast in real life. Because I feel like a plane this old would be having a pretty slow movement on that. No, we've hit the glide slope. Nice. Well, actually, oddly enough... Oh, no, we didn't. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, I'm not. The right one says I'm good, the left one is a bit off. It's delayed for some reason. Raise my camera angle there a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Just gotta hold on to it a little bit. This thing's kind of a pain to get on the ground, or not get on the ground, but control on the ground. Whew. I'm definitely happy with that landing, though. Not bad for a plane that I've hardly flown at all, so... Nice. Oh, cool. There's a little bit of a flight around the pyramids here. Such a cool plane, though. Alright. Let's head to the Alps. And let's head to the Alps in the longitude. I want to fly that a bit more. Still one of my most anticipated planes to get into career mode. The longitude. We'll head into the Alps. Let's go for probably here, right in the middle of them. Looking a little snowy there. Do they not have a larger thing? Maybe that's not a good airport then. Because I'm not really seeing a medium parking spot. Oh, here we go. Let's do this one. It's a custom airport. Let's see what's going on here. And can I figure out how to do this time? Oh, can I just... There we go. Oh, it's gotta be faster than that. There we go. It's gone. I think it would have been easier for me to just load in and then change it in the sim. Well, it's saying it's supposed to be... It looks like it's dart. I'll just change it whenever we're in there. Make it easy. Watch out for auto throttle. Unless it's engaged right away, I don't actually use auto throttle too often. Only really use that if I'm at cruise altitude. That way I'm not having to deal with it. I just love how fast it loads in to handcrafted airports with all the stuff it has to load in and crap. I mean, my goodness. End of April, Greg. And we got some rain going on as well. Obviously a little framey still. Uh-oh. It's alright, still loading stuff in. Hello everybody, welcome to Lugano Airport. I'll let this kind of situate itself and load it in. No! Man, that's the first crash in a while. Dang it. Uh-oh, does it not like the longitude? Well, that's alright, that's what we're here to do. Let's test that out again. I want to go to the same airport and just see. Dang, that's our first crash. I'm still glad that that doesn't happen as often on the Xbox, because we know what the older Xbox was like. That thing was a crash fest. It was all over the place. But yep, because anytime we do have a crash, I like to replicate it just to see if it's the reason, either the airport or the aircraft, that causes it. Because, I mean, we've been going for over an hour now. I mean, it did have weather, clouds, all the stuff to load in, the custom airport, and the plane. Because, I mean, there's some planes that don't work, or that aren't very good at performance, even on the PC. Like the CJ4 is one of those planes. So, I mean, the Longitude might be one of those as well. So, first test I want to do, we'll go for the same plane, same airport, just to see if it happens again. If it does, we'll switch to another airplane and go from that. So, let's see. Let us see. I think we were around here. So, same weather, same time. I mean, the time's different, but that doesn't make a difference anyways. Just want to see. Yeah, we'll dive back into career mode here in a little bit. Alright. Let everything load on in here. Almost looks like a horror game with these really low clouds going on. Oh, I think we're mostly loaded in. Got all the trees way off in the distance there. I don't think the rain effect is fully here though, because we're only seeing it on the ground. So we'll just kind of linger around a little bit more. But it's definitely having an easier time than it was earlier. Still some frame rate things, but again, that might just be dependent on the plane. Because what we'll do after this, after we test it out a little bit, we'll pop back here with another aircraft. Just to see what's going on with that. I think we got everything off of it. Nope. Hang on. I see it. Let's go ahead and take that off. Now we're good. Oh, so it doesn't matter if somebody's in the same plane or not, because I see it's still not giving the correct model. Interesting. So needless to say, there's work to be done. work to be done on the models in multiplayer. It'll just be so much nicer once that's resolved. Being able to see what people are actually flying when you own the same airplanes. Alright. I don't even remember. Is it above us? It is.
No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff.
Yeah, we're still booting up. Sorry, plane. My bad. Almost ready to go. Got our left engine spooling on up.
No takeoff.
I mean, we gotta be good to go here, right? There we go. We are. Go ahead and crash into everything on the ground. Man, everything's in the way out here at this airport. Unbelievable. Oh crap, I'm in the cursor mode. I'm like, why is the brake not doing anything? And that would be why. Didn't realize I was in cursor mode still. Man, the mountains are looking so nice. What a plane. Not sure, like it's giving off a weird reflection. See the like pillars, like the blue color? I'm not really sure what that's from. Or if it's the plane or if it's just the sky that's going on, but no, it's definitely not the plane because I see it here too. I think it's trying to reflect the lights from the side of the runway. It's a little bit of odd reflections going on, but nothing too crazy. Actually, we'll stick to one notch of flaps.
No
And
takeoff.
into the air we go.
No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff.
Oh, no
No
takeoff.
takeoff.
I know, I probably didn't put in the numbers and all that. It's fine.
No takeoff.
We're gonna make it take off, okay?
No takeoff.
Oh. I still think the rudder, I need to adjust that, because the rudders are a little sensitive on the Xbox. And through the clouds we go. We'll clear this weather out so we can see the mountains, but just want to fly through some rain a little bit. Let's see. Autopilot. Oh, wait. There we go. No, it still doesn't turn you on? Flight control? No. I'm not familiar with this autopilot system, so there must be another toggle that needs to be activated. That's alright, I'm not too worried about it. We're not doing that long of a flight anyways, so. Let's go ahead and turn that off as well. Ooh. Yes. Love that. Ooh, it looks so good on the Xbox now, my goodness. Incredible. Now that's a shot right there. Wow. And it'll eventually be supported in career mode, but I wholeheartedly agree. I love this plane. Can't wait for it to be in career mode. Wow. Okay. Can I turn off TCAS? Because I do not need to hear that the whole time. We're just doing some formation flying plane. Shut off the whole plane. Just glide for a bit. And yep, this is the Xbox Series X right now. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Hold on, this looks so good. I need to pause it. This deserves a picture. This will probably be the new thumbnail for this stream. I mean, god dang. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to exit. I wasn't trying to, my bad. Sorry, plane. My, oh my. Very cool. I mean, what an aircraft. I like the little hat that the cloud has. Oh, man. Nice. Alright, here, I'm gonna change the weather here so we can see some mountains. Although that live weather is simply amazing. I'm gonna head over to the left here because we're not even by the major mountains yet. I still need to figure out how to get you activated here. Flight director's on. Because I am not familiar with the autopilot here. Speed mode. There's no way it's already on. Is it actually doing? I'm confused, but I mean, I'm okay with it. Don't get me wrong. So if I turn on heading mode, you're gonna just do that already too? No. So how are you getting to 15,000 feet without autopilot being on? Emergency lights.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, high, 2 miles, climb.
Is it something down here by the throttle? APU, no. Parking brake, secondary trim. Hydraulics. Is it by the pilot? There must be another toggle in order to fully engage autopilot on this thing. And what that may be, I do not know. Is it hiding in this stuff? Possibly? Oh. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. It has an autopilot button, so why engage?
Traffic, 6 o'clock, high, 1 mile, descend.
Oh, I'm not trying to disengage it, I'm trying to activate it, but it's not doing anything.
Clear of conflict.
Because this should be auto. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. This should be auto throttle. Or that's a toga button. Oh, the auto throttle's on the back here. Yeah, that's odd. Oh well. It's alright. We're getting close to the mountains anyways, so I'll just take control over it. I mean, I'm glad it's holding the altitude, even though autopilot's not on, so that works. But yeah, there must be another... I don't know if the checklist goes through that or not. In flight. Cruise. That's just throttles. Ice protection, landing gears, APU knob, blah 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 blah. Interesting. Nice little town down there. There we go. Just do it ourselves. Nope, we looked up there already. There's nothing autopilot-wise, just lighting and a phone. Oh, hang on. Held left bumper a little early there. Because once you do that, it locks whatever controls you had going on, so there we go.
Traffic.
And that's just because I don't have any...
Less than 1 mile.
Oh, here we go. Let me see if we can figure out a way to turn that off. There we go. Stand by. No, I don't think I heard it anymore. Fantastic. Anything hiding in here? Aircraft systems. And the lights have their own little thing here. Flight control. This is probably where it's at. Oh. Oh, no, this... Oh, okay. Just gives us a visualization, my goodness, of everything going on. Nice. Not what I'm looking for, though. Utilities, no. TAWs, no. No, yeah, I'll just have to... I'll figure that out later. Let me get my handy dandy showcase camera going on. Nav mode's not going to turn on because there's nothing to go off of. There's no flight plan. But it's all good. At least we're holding our altitude, so... Still not sure why that's doing that, since autopilot isn't on, but it works out perfectly for us, so... Asobo, I've been saying this every time, but I'll keep saying it, because for whatever reason, you can't just have nice little gradual movements. You have to fully press the left and right triggers in order to move it. On PC, you just give it a little bit of a press, and it already starts moving. So if we can get that like it is on PC, that would be lovely. Thank you very much. Replay should have always been in. Just hit record and then good to go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was always there. Once we land, we'll test it out, see how it's doing. But performance-wise, it's been great with the longitude. Some little freezes in the beginning, of course, when it's loading everything in, and occasionally when you're outside or just changing out the camera angle. Because I noticed this plane still has some of the LOD things that most planes don't have anymore, where it kind of gets rid of a lot of the stuff outside the aircraft. You can see it there. Thankfully, a lot of planes don't do that anymore, though, which is so nice, because that was always an annoying thing for me on a lot of the planes, where it would just always delete things when you're 5 feet away from the aircraft. Yeah, Quirk, see, that's why I was confused. I was like, I'm pretty sure the Xbox has always had that. The sunlight coming through the passenger windows back there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and see what airport is nearby at the moment. Oh, it's all good, Dust Knight. I turned that off, so it wouldn't have been doing it anymore. Oh. What's this look like? I think those are just waypoints anyways. Oh, we got one up here. Okay. I think we've actually been here a couple times. I don't always end up here, but it's a nice airport anyways, so we'll head there. We'll go over these peaks. Well, actually, no. We're gonna not do that. By the way, can we get synthetic vision going on here? works too. I'll take a relative map. So do I actually have control over this? I do. I'm still confused by that. I need to learn more about it. Now I can't turn that off. There we go. Turn on flight director. But yeah, I'll have to get better at the autopilot before it heads over to career mode. And here as well, so it doesn't get completely dark. There we go. Now we're good. Wanted that to just be reset a little bit. Let's see here. Yep, you just go to the configure page and then change all that up. It'll change it for every aircraft in every mode. Because the airport should be just over there where you see that town. So we'll kind of just head around here and... Or do we have... No, I think we have to head around the other peaks there too, but get a nice little close-up look of the mountains. But the biggest thing for me is, one, they look great up close, but they also still look really nice in the distance. Because before, if you were flying something, it wouldn't even bother trying to load anything over there. It would just be like a flat surface, really no detail to it. And now it's just, I mean, even the ones way off on the horizon, you can get details out of those as well. And of course, if you're not looking in a general direction, you'll have some of those instances there where it looked low res. Because, I mean, that's how it kind of helps keep performance going. Because once you're looking away, it'll stop kind of rendering that at a full thing. Because if we go back out now, you can see it's low res, and then it pops back up to what it was before. And what's nice is it doesn't take too long for it to get to that nice resolution again. But yeah, people were telling me that the EFB doesn't work in free flight and all that stuff, so again, one of the things that I've not run into personally. Where did that airport go? Oh crap, I don't know where it is now. Or was I looking at an airport? It looked like it was very close, and now, oh crap, it's behind us. That's why I'm not seeing it. Alright, well at least we know how to get there. We just follow the canyon here, so let's close out of the EFB. and turn this thing around. And then we're gonna just head down that canyon there. And get ourselves a nice little landing. I like the airport at the Rock of Gibraltar. It was pretty cool coming in for a landing to see the cruise ship and the scenery there. Nice. That does sound pretty fantastic.
Terrain, 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 terrain.
Oh, it's okay. Calm down. We're just getting nice and close to the mountains.
Terrain, terrain.
What are you even complaining about? It's all nice and empty in front of us. You gotta calm down, aircraft. Alright? Everything's A-okay. And let me toggle this again as well. Can we arm this? Doesn't look like there's an arm. Okay. We'll just have to hit the button when we're on the ground. Oh, and right, let me turn on replay mode here. Don't even know what this elevation is at the airport. Not too low because we're already pretty close to it, which is great. So I think that's our airport. Is that the runway on the right, or is it just a road? Oh crap, I think that is the runway. I don't think this is a longitude type of airport, actually, so this isn't the same one I was thinking of.
Terrain,
We'll still land there anyways.
terrain, terrain, terrain.
But yeah, that's definitely not the airport I thought of. And not one a longitude would be land. I don't... Ooh. There's a building at the end of the runway too, which is really good.
Terrain, terrain.
This is on like a whole hill too. Yeah, this is definitely not longitude territory at all.
100,
Terrain, terrain, terrain,
50,
terrain,
40,
terrain, terrain.
Oh, what a landing though. Woo! I'll take it.
No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff.
Oh, do I have like auto brakes on here?
No takeoff.
I do. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'll take that landing. Woo! Good thing I had the replay on for that. I want to watch that from outside. That was awesome. And stop.
Airspeed.
Getting the camera mode, a little showcase.
Auto throttle.
I've not actually done replay mode before on the Xbox, so we'll see how it does. But yeah, that was not the airport I thought it was. But hey, it worked out. Gear should be coming down any second now. Because yeah, first, oh, there they go. One thing that still needs to be worked on is audio in replay mode. A lot of planes just do not sound good in it at all, especially when you're changing audio or power. Because it just does that weird like increment, like I don't know, it just
Terrain.
flight control replay needed to work on that.
100.
Terrain. Terrain.
50.
Terrain.
40.
Terrain. Terrain. Terrain.
Oh, what a landing! Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about. And here, we'll get a stationary shot too here. That way we can get away, but yeah, it needs work with a lot of planes where it just does not sound good in replay, unfortunately. There's some planes that do, but most of them sound like that, where you're just getting that crap audio going on. That's okay, we're just here to check out this landing. Okay, here, let me turn up the speed here so we're not here for 5 hours. Okay, at this point I could have probably already turned around the whole... Okay, we're good. Alright. We'll keep the rotation pretty high up here.
Terrain. Terrain.
I love how you still... I think they can get rid of that too, where you're not hearing the call-outs. Unless you're in the cockpit, then I understand it. But if you're in showcase camera, there's really no reason to hear
100.
the warnings going on.
Terrain. Terrain.
50.
Terrain.
40.
I might be too far up the hill here. No, we're good. Oh, we're gonna miss it. Oh, that was good camera work by me right there. I know. Send me the Emmy already. Hold up. Hold up. Let me increase the speed here. Oh, did you get the shot? Oh no, I took too long to turn around. Hang on, my bad. Can we redo that?
$100.
Terrain. Terrain. Terrain.
50.
Terrain.
40.
Terrain. Terrain.
Oh, it's kind of laggy on this angle, though. It's not a good angle anyways. Alright, we'll do one more replay. We'll just have a fixed camera under the belly. and we'll move on from that. I don't even know what fixed cameras we have on the longitude. Oh, I know it's not just those two. 3. Oh, yeah, see, this will be perfect. We'll just watch it from here.
200.
Terrain. 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 Terrain.
100.
Terrain. Terrain.
Oh. I love having good landings like that just spontaneously. It's just like, oh, this does not look like a perfect airport for it, but we'll go for it anyways. Very cool. But anyways, there's the replay system. Again, the audio just... Flight control replay, if you're watching this, can we please make the audio not sound so horrendous? Because it's the same way on PC too, where a lot of planes just do that horrendous audio. That was an awesome landing. Love it. But alright, let's check out that JMB really quick just to see if we have anybody still glitching outside the aircraft. Well, in replay, the planes aren't actually flexing the wings. They're stiff. That's another thing that needs to be improved in replay. Oh, that's what we're doing. That's right. I forgot. Even though I just said it. But yeah, the replay is cool. There's some improvement though that needs to be made for sure. Because the plane just looks stiff in replay. The audio is awful. And yeah, so hopefully we'll see some improvements over that. Oh, it's in live flight too? I don't really pay attention to it too much since the only time I'm outside is in cruise altitude or... Well, that is the only time I'm really out there, to be honest. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, why am I doing... What is this? This isn't Sim Update 1. Sitting here looking mission by mission. We don't have to do that crap anymore. We got filters out here. Look at that. Boom. There's the mission. Done. So much nicer having those filters. Especially when you do get to that point where you have all those companies and everything like that. We'll have to look at it at some point, Araya. And thank you, Binky. Appreciate it. And Corksy and Claudio. And Spitty the pilot. Thank you for all the support on that landing. I'm pretty happy with that as well. That was awesome. Definitely awesome. But that is such a great plane. I cannot wait for that to get into career mode. Because it needs to be. Alright, Binky, thanks for stopping by, and again, thank you for another 5 memberships gifted. That is very kind of you. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day. Thanks for stopping by again. These planes that have the stuff like under the wing are always... Oh, there we go. I hit A, but it still doesn't... There we go. So yeah, some of the planes still need some work on the walk around. Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
Roger that.
They're defying gravity. She's in the plane. And still in the plane. Alright, so there's test number 1. We'll do it a couple times just to see if we're lucking out. But yeah, so far 1 for 1. We'll do it 3 times just to see if anything goes wrong on some occasions. Because all of that should be done now. Because I know it's not doing it with the Beechcraft Bonanza or the Cessna Corvallis anymore, so... Let's do it with Sightseeing. I guess you were saying it was doing it in Sightseeing, but it shouldn't matter the mission anyways, because even with the Bonanza or anything like that, any mission it was causing that issue, so... But now we got a Sightseeing one anyways, so we'll see. We shall see in Sightseeing. Brandon, no, this is Sim Update 2's beta. This is the 5th beta build. The public release is planned for the end of the month. Oh, so you're not in the beta then, Claudio. So you're, yeah, all the issues regarding passengers being under the tail, walking alongside the aircraft in midair, all that stuff shouldn't even be happening anymore. That's all been fixed. So we'll see if we can go 2 for 2. We should be, because again, that should all be gone now. Thankfully. Because I mean, that was just ruining my Corvallis flights, my Bonanza flights, all that, so it's really fantastic to not see that anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was very funny in the beginning. And then it just got to a point where, by the way, great livery on this. But it just then ended up getting to a point where it's like, okay, this isn't funny anymore. I want it to be gone. Alright, let's see.
Ready for boarding, Yvonne.
Well noted.
They still gotta work on the animations, though. I mean, so many times they're, like, floating to you or anything like that. Honestly, they could probably just get rid of the cutscenes, if I'm being honest. But yep, there we go. The days of people flying outside the aircraft are pretty much gone, thankfully. Very, very happy about that. Let me do a little marketplace check here, see if anything exciting has shown up on a Monday today. It's a great plane, for sure, Claudio. Why are we getting so many A10s? What is this? Like, let's get some things that we don't have. Like, why are people even bothering with that? I mean, some of these fighter jets are so poorly rated, too. But I mean, great. Now we have 2 A10s in a row. One that's 4.2 and one that's a WAP. Oh, it's MS Scenery, of course. These guys, do not buy anything. I wish, again, Asobo, if there's somebody on the in-sim marketplace that consistently releases absolute hot garbage items onto the store, they should get removed and all of their products removed from the store as well. Because I don't think MS Scenery has ever released anything that's worth purchasing at all. Because I'm pretty sure they made this crap B-52 as well. Yeah, of course they did. And here, hang on, let's filter out everything but their crap. And I'll be surprised if there's anything over 3 stars. Because as I've said, I'd rather have less stuff in the store if it means the stuff that shows up is actually worth buying. Because look at their ratings, 1.6, 2.2, 2.5, 2.5, 3.5, wow. A 2.6, a 3.8, a record. 3.7, 2.1, 2.0, 2.2, 1.7, 2.5, 2.3, 2.4, 3.2. You get the point here. They just consistently release overpriced garbage. They've been doing it since 2020. Like, it's got to get to a point where it's like, okay, if you're not going to up your game and make stuff that's worth buying and worth the price, you're going to be delisted from the in-sim marketplace. It's got to happen at some point, because right now there's just people like this, MS Scenery or M Scenery, whatever their stupid name is, they consistently make garbage. There's not one thing that they release that's worth buying on the store. So I'm really hoping we'll get to a point in the in-sim marketplace where we have a bit more policing as to what's going on and what you're releasing. I mean, their average must be about 1.9 to 2.0 rating-wise. And it's just like, if you don't want to actually put out good stuff to showcase on our in-sim marketplace, we don't want you here, is what the mentality should be. So it's always annoying seeing that, because M Scenery is also the same ones that always spam all these stupid light add-ons too, which it's just like, what is this? Because watch, if we go in here, it won't take long to find one. Or is it under this? No. It's under World. Oh no, Dream Scenery is the one that's always spamming their light crap. Forgot about that. I've got to be honest, I think the lights at night look great. Default. I don't see how spending $10 per city is worth it at all. In my eyes. That's the way I look at it. Or $5 for a different color of flashlight. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. If you really wanted this, Asobo could probably make it to where you can customize that in the settings for free. But I mean, some of the stuff that people release is just not worth the price at all. Especially the night lighting in the cities. $10 for one city, I think it looks great default. But I mean, that's all they do, is they just spam the store. Because, here, hang on, let me look at this. Like, what are their averages for their lighting? I don't think anybody even buys it, which, shout out to everybody. I just don't see what the point of it is. I mean, the lighting from 2020 to 2024 looks awesome. I think this stuff is useless. And to be honest, it doesn't even look good. Oh, this is Denver as well. Discover the nighttime glow of Denver. Do they actually not have any pictures? Or is it just not loading? Okay, there it was. Right as I click out of it. I was about to say, like, they don't even have pictures of it? Oh, it's exclusive. Wow. To me, it looks exactly like it does in the sim already. I don't know what the difference is supposed to be. Here, let's see. We saw the $10 add-on. Let me see what it looks like, especially with the City Update 10 coming out. Denver's part of that, so we're gonna be getting some improvements from it anyways. But let me just see. I'll just pop in. It doesn't really matter actually. Just I like how I said it doesn't matter, and then here I am still picking something. Just pick the icon. No, I don't really want it. Just do the flight design. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. I spent way too much time on that. I agree. Everybody's probably like, why did we do that just now? Alright, let's see. What does default nighttime look like in Denver? Or block them from selling. They can only offer free until their rating improves. I mean, yeah, it's just, something's got to be done. I mean, there's no reason to spam the store with your garbage that you could really care less about the quality of. So, it's just... Alright, we'll let this load in here. And, as expected, looks great. Looks... Oh, hang on. Loading in some more here. There we go. I mean, why would I spend $10 for something when it looks like this default? Just odd. And apparently nobody else buys it either, because it doesn't even have any ratings for any of them that are 2024. And of course, loading is a little bit weird on the Xbox, but still. It looks like a downtown area, a lot of lights. That's all I need. I mean, it's just odd to me. And 2C Box, welcome back to another stream. Hang on. Oh, there we go. There's my keyboard. I'm still so happy with the draw distance, too. So, yeah, I don't know what the point of $10 is at all. Especially when it looks like that default. Crazy. You know what I always think the sim needs when I do a night flight? RGB for my flashlight. Yeah, I'm in that $5 per color. Like, that developer couldn't have just made a thing where it's just like, here, you can have whatever color you want, you can just choose it. No, I want $5 for each flashlight color. Come on. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I hope nobody buys that stupid crap. I mean, just unbelievable. What is this? Environment. Bring the heat to your virtual skies. Transform your Microsoft Flight Simulator experience with Aero Fire Global, the ultimate add-on that brings the intensity of aerial firefighting to life. Using real-time NASA satellite data, this cutting-edge mod allows you to spawn live fires in-game anywhere in the world. Whether you're flying over dense forests, sprawling savannas, or remote islands, Aero Fire Global offers a dynamic and immersive challenge. It's got a 3.8 out of 5, though. What's the deal? I mean, pretty cool. The fire could look better, though. Aero Fire Global. Spawn live fires. That's still pretty cool. $14 or something. Interesting. What's next? Yeah, probably a little air freshener for $5. But yeah, there's just some weird crap on the marketplace. So I'm hoping we'll get to a point. I mean, it might not happen, but just definitely review or look at what the developers also posted before you buy something, because there's a few developers out there that just add crap to the in-sim marketplace just to make money. I mean, $20 for something that's getting a 1.5 rating average. Come on. But alright, everybody, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a bit more Xbox gameplay on the Series X. Still really loving the progress that Sim Update 2 is bringing to both the PC and Xbox sides of the sim. And yeah, that's basically all I got to say. So thanks for watching, and I will